Hey, Hypnagogia. I'm Time, he's Cable. Last time we got to this spooky Cthulhu ruin, and now we have some kind of puzzle to do. A set of different statues are sat here. This one has its empty hands outstretched as if begging for something. The inscription reads, "Return the Neolith's treasure to the waters, and the goddess' path will open further." There's a yellow panel on the floor. Will you push it? Yeah, sure. Press the panel. The sound of a stone door can be heard slowly closing. You get the feeling you should hurry. Go!
The hustle underwater. Oh, it feels like I'm trying to run while underwater, says you in your dream state. Oh. Do you get it, time? Dodge, like, oh? I feel like you would have clonked your head on that and then got, like, pressed down by it and died. But that's fine.
It's fine. I'm wearing a helmet. I'm immune to concussions.
I feel that would increase your chances of clonking your head against that thing, actually.
It's fine. It's a really good helmet.
I guess it's really good. It just leaves like you hit the door that's going down, but you hit it with your helmet, it just like shears off a section of it as you go.
It just breaks through the door, yeah.
Just deatomizes a chunk of it. Maybe I should just headbutt my way through this after I'm done here and I want to leave. So.
I'm gonna headbutt Cthulhu.
No, don't. My head'll blow up, then reform in 1d8 minutes. Or whatever it is. You ever read his entry in the... Ooh, isn't this one of those miner guys?
Maybe?
Aren't they shaped the same? Those miner goblins from the very beginning?
No, those guys had tails. These are... They might...
Are they the same shape, but they're changed a little bit to look kind of lifeless eyes?
Maybe.
I guess they're like, they look kind of hunched over the same, but whatever.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure. They do have the big...
This is... to solve your curiosity, he says, looking directly at you here over here on conversation. This is numerous centuries in the future we've evolved past having tails. You're welcome. And he goes back to tip-tapping at his underwater computer console.
With his giant boxing glove hands.
Damn it, why is this not working? I heard it short out when we installed it, but it should work.
It's supposed to work. I don't know why it wouldn't.
How come when it says press any key, it's scribbled there with marker and I'm pressing every key?
This massive neolith we've uncovered is incredible. Based on our calculations, it could have been created during a period of proto-history. Imagine a civilization. Proto-history?
What are you talking about? Before history? Wouldn't that just be prehistory? Not proto is like the beginnings, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
So, the just dawn of history, you would have said?
I guess.
Let me look up what the word proto means. I'm pretty sure that means like ancient precursor to or something.
Imagine a civilization buried thousands of miles underneath an uncharted ocean, only to slowly rise over the course of 100 centuries. Okay. Proto
means a combining form, meaning first, foremost, earliest form. So like the beginnings of. So it would be like the dawn of history. Proto-history is a really awkward way of saying that. Weird underwater creature.
That is a kind of weird way to do it.
Fine, bully that character for being a nerd.
You're quite tall. Captain Rolk.
I'm the proto boy here on our expedition.
Oh.
The first and foremost.
You second string, no. But your gear tells me HQ must have sent you down here to help us somehow. Here's the skinny, rookie. We've recently unearthed this neolith, but can't quite make sense of its purpose. It's giving me some weird vibes. There's gotta be something going on. Unfortunately, we're a little short-staffed.
What's the difference between a neolith and a monolith?
I don't know.
I will research this as well, you're welcome. That educational tag rearing its ugly visage once again.
Getting a lot of work tonight.
Getting a lot of work tonight. It's like, oh, twice? That's like more than once, and that's a lot for one night.
If you're able, see if you can assist. A fresh pair of eyes is always good. I'll be sure to give a good word to HQ if you find anything. He's got a 4-pack.
It's like spray painted on. That looks like it's like another pair of eyes, or maybe like something that like squishes you and eats you.
Oh.
Gross. Those are my beaks. I'm like an octopus creature you don't realize.
That's his actual face. This up here is not.
It's like one of those things from deep sea that like has a little lure on the top of it. It's like, my face is a lure. You've been talking the wrong part of me. A Neolith time is a stone implement used during the Neolithic period.
Oh.
What is a monolith then? Isn't that like... It has like 3 meanings, doesn't it? Because monolith, whenever I think of it in modern times, it's like, we're not a monolith, like every like group talk, you know what I mean? It's a large single upright block of stone, especially one shaped into or serving as a pillar or monument, such as in Stonehenge time.
Oh,
those are monoliths.
I see.
Wow, it's just a big rock. You could have just said big rock, but that's cool.
It's a big rock.
No, it's a big block of stone, because if it's a big rock, it's a boulder. Idiot. God, says the geologists around the planet.
They're different.
Don't get it. I had to go to school to learn. Whatever, geologists. Explain to me what cleavage means, just because I think it's funny that you say cleavage.
Researcher Meg, I've managed to decipher a small segment of these runes, and they paint a pretty strange picture. The name Edax keeps showing up a number of times, shown in the context of something catastrophic happening. Absolutely.
I see here another name. It says Zenyak and also Xenu. What's that about? Did I just accidentally cut you off from saying the last person's line of dialogue?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Oh no, Xenu is real in Hypnagogia world. Do you think that in Hypnagogia Boundless Dreams, every dream is canonical to the setting because none of them are canonical because they're all dreams?
Probably.
Therefore, L. Ron Hubbard going nuts in his cabin with his fucking untrimmed, giant-ass, long-ass, yellow-ass fingernails and, like, on his drugs.
What?
Whoa!
Hey, look out! The lattice is collapsing. Protect the scanning equipment. Whoa.
Is it Lattice or Lattice?
I think it's lattice.
Have I been wrong this whole time? Because I've heard Lattice or Lattice, whatever, however it's pronounced, for, like, those little frilly things on the edges of old people furniture time.
I don't know.
I guess I will look up Lattice as well for funsies.
Researcher Bryles, typical corporate budget cuts. Even our equipment isn't cutting edge enough to break these numbers down. What are we even doing here?
It is pronounced Lattice time, you're correct.
I was right.
Whatever, savor it, dweeb. I guess you gotta get those victories somehow. It's mean, I'm sorry.
Phew, that was a close one. The Neolith was almost damaged. We can't risk this thing's pristine condition for a second. Anyways, no harm seems to have been done. We haven't received any new information on the Neolith, so keep searching.
Whatever, no storms have been done, so get back to work.
Guess I'll climb up the thing.
I wouldn't have called this a lattice. Sorry, I have to rewire my brain. It's like learning that niche is called niche instead of niche.
I guess it's... I mean, it's like
I would have called this a lattice. I would have said, like, it's a column, or, like, this looks like it's some... What is this for? What are they doing this?
I guess it's like a scaffolding or something, kind of.
It looks like something somebody would walk through to me.
Yeah.
But, like, it has hard-ass walls in between, so what is this scaffolding?
I don't know.
What a wacky Cthulhu-driven world this is.
They just put it here because...
Cthulhu with his lattice-ass furniture. It's like, what? I inherited this from my grandma. It's got a pretty cloth lattice over the couch. Get over it.
A researcher, Wark.
Wark. I remember when I had I lived in a place that when I moved in, it was owned by old people, and they had these lattice-ass things over the fucking windows that I had to reinstall when I left.
Great.
Ugh, they're so ugly. They're so stupid. Also, they charged me $25 for dusting over the doors when I left, thanks.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, they sucked. Boo. Landlords, am I right? Providing housing everywhere. Heroes, am I right, everybody? Heroes. High five.
Providing housing.
They provide a service, everybody. They provide a service by sitting on their ass and painting over everything that you complain about. I think I saw an image once of somebody who painted over like an actual cockroach.
Yeah, I think I saw that.
That might have been fake, but it's funny.
A while back, HQ had us stationed out in some remote part of the sea, investigating the disappearance of another team. Never found them, unfortunately. Rumor has it they got swept up by a massive squid monster or something. Who knows? Don't care, doesn't matter.
Every round, 1d4 investigators get eaten. They should have read the stat block.
I guess there's always some downside when it comes to doing a little ocean work.
Yeah, it's called getting 1d4 eaten. No resistance, you just die.
Just get eaten.
You don't roll against, just 1d4 and you just get eaten. I love how hardcore Cthulhu is with a stat block in the game.
Yeah.
If you find him, you have to roll a 1d100 sanity check time. You could take 100. You could essentially take 100 points of sanity just looking at him. And then every round he rolls 1d4 and he just eats 1d4. You just get eaten. Like there's no fighting, you just get eaten.
He just eats you.
He just gribbles you with his little tentacle face and he eats you.
Atop the Neolith, you discover a strange but familiar yellow cube. You take it with me. I hope this doesn't disrupt your research or like kill everybody. I guess.
Oh, I guess these guys bought this when I resaled it on eBay. Is eBay still around, Time?
I think so. I have never bought something from eBay, but I think.
I remember wanting to buy Silent Hill 3 once on eBay, like back in actually fucking 15, 16 years ago. I didn't. I ended up finding it used on GameStop with no original case.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if eBay is still around. eBay, where you find romantic others. eBay.
Romantic others.
Bid on your eBays today.
Captain, saw you hopping along the damaged support lattice. That's a big safety violation, rookie. I'll let it slip though, since it got you atop the Neolith. So, was there anything up there? Or do you think we're just wasting our time? There was nothing, definitely.
eBay still exists, and also I wish it was pronounced Latisse, because that sounds fancier.
Latisse?
Latisse sounds fancier, Time. It sounds like French or something. Oh, the Latisse here is fabulous.
Would you like some Latisse?
It's already installed on my furniture, thank you. I already have my own particular design of Latisse here. His lattice sounds like somebody said it lazily. Oh, look at the lattice.
Just the lattice.
Oh, you mean the Latisse, says the Frenchman coming in, hon, 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 with their wine bottle and cigarette. The Latisse you're speaking of? The crisscross of thing, the Latisse.
Yeah, it's just a crisscrossy thing.
It's just it's simple design. Whatever, then nothing. Damn! We've scoured every inch of this old room for months and haven't come close to finding anything worthwhile. Calm down, holy shit.
I'll get a really bad performance review.
Well, thanks anyway. If you plan on checking out any more of the mecha structure, I'd be interested to know if anything you find.
Okay, see ya.
I wish the little, like, chest beaks were moving when they were talking to confirm our theory.
Yeah.
That would be funny if we confirmed our theory. No, it's a 4-pack. No, it's where I eat from, says another one contradicting me first. And then they start, like, clicking their beaks at each other angrily. It's like... And you're like, I don't even know if I'm supposed to see this. This seems like a really weird private, like, species thing. What's that supposed to mean? They say swiveling on you, clicking their beaks hungrily?
Nothing.
A tongue coming out and licking their beaks hungrily?
Nothing. I hold my hands up and back away.
Into another one that's waiting for you with, like, their beak wide open. I remember the stream too, you say getting eaten.
Well, thankfully I'm made out of crystal, so they can't actually hurt me.
Yeah, I have that stupid plot armor. Get wrecked. You can't hurt me. I bet I didn't even need this diving suit. I could just drop down here and been fine. You must feed the gut, everybody. Look at the gut beyond your time.
The gut.
What's it called in Warhammer Fantasy? The ogres worship it? The maw. You gotta feed the maw time.
Yeah.
Gotta feed the maw. That's what this guy's, he's like, he took my lunch. I don't have a lunch anymore. Please give me a lunch.
He's the maw. He ate my lunch.
Yeah, please provide me another secondary lunch because I haven't eaten in a long time.
Okay, here is your lunchbox. Place the yellow cube in the statue's hands. Perfect fit. Hear subtle sound of stone grinding. That's how you eat your lunch? You didn't even open it.
Yeah, I eject my proboscis from my mass of tentacles and I just start sucking it away. Is it a proboscis that they do? I think I said that a few times. Let me look it up. I'm just looking things up tonight, everybody.
Different statue, empty hands outstretched. Offer the valley serpent's reward, and the goddess's path will open further. There's a red panel on the floor. Will I push it? Yeah.
No, a proboscis is the fucking nose of a mammal, especially when it is long and mobile, such as the trunk of an elephant or snout of a tapir. God.
I thought that was...
In many insects, an elongated sucking mouth part that is typically tubular and flexible. So I guess I was right, actually, yes. But I guess Cthulhu isn't an insect. He's in fact a fourth dimensional being, so I'm technically incorrect because he doesn't qualify as the species that's mentioned here.
He's a dragon squid man, and none of those have one of those, have a proboscis.
No, it's just a straw, he says, looking at me, like taking the straw out of his mouth. It's just a straw.
He just pulls out a straw.
It's like a twisty-ass crazy straw. It's got like a bunch of loops in it for fun.
An eldritch crazy straw. You take 1d50 sanity.
Yeah, 1d5 of you get sucked up in my straw every round. Get fucked. I just like hoover it around you and like whoever gets unlucky to get sucked up dies.
That's how he does it. Canonical.
And you watch them for the whole round just getting looped through the straw.
I'm choosing to believe that this is how it happens in game, canonically.
God, I wish I could play it so that I can make it my own personal canonical. It'd be so funny. Cthulhu waves his straw above you with a sucking sound, and one of you gets sucked up. And for the whole turn, you just like have him mention, like, you see him looping through the straw, screaming silently. Then eventually he just gets swollen, like, gulp. Yummy. That was a good one.
Cthulhu's really weird in this one.
I like how if you manage to somehow kill him, he just reforms in like 8 minutes.
Yeah, he just comes back.
It's like 1d8 minutes, he just comes back with full health. It's like, this is ridiculous, this is stupid.
There's a vibrant blue chest here. It's surprisingly free of any muck. The lid's locked tight.
Do you think the guy that does the little battleship game from Wind Waker is like watching you with his binoculars, and every time you move, he goes sploosh, sploosh. Like has to end it when you step.
Oh, I see a guy in there.
Time, don't get eaten by whatever that is.
I think I see a guy in there.
I see what might be eyes.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's a lot of those little things. I don't think those are eyes, I think it's just the flickeries.
There's like vaguely the shape of a head or something, I think.
I can't see it through the stream. Oh, some fucking Ray from Super Mario 64.
Who's doing a bit of swimming outside my dwelling? Yes, hello. Can I help ye?
I didn't think that was his voice, but I suppose I never heard his voice before. Also, this guy really likes Super Mario 64. Who made this?
I guess. Oh, how lovely. A visitor come along to visit little old me. I hope I haven't alarmed you, dear. You have the look of someone most curious. I, too, am in...
I don't know why this is his voice. When you see a manta ray eel in the deep dark
just time, like this, yeah.
This is what he talks like, whoa, welcome to my dwelling, yes.
I, too, am in wonder that you could... what?
Time help?
I, too, am in wonder what you could be up to all the way down here. That's a little awkward. Eden, okay. Oh, my deepest apologies. I'm known as Eden. So what can I do for you?
I bet you didn't fucking think I was the snake from the garden, kid.
Yeah, I've just been hanging out down here this whole time since then.
Also, I guess he might be mildly southern.
Maybe a little bit.
What can I do for you, he says. You just hear like this distant piping of country music from his dwellings.
Can I offer you some soup?
Some soup? Oh no, you say. I've transitioned into a nightmare.
Treasure chest? You mean that box over yonder on that mossy pillar?
He is southern.
That is something that has been here since before I, perhaps older than me. No need to say anything further. You want to go with what's inside, don't you know? Aye, it's no worry, lovely. However, you're still a bit of a stranger, and I want to know you a little more, of course. Can you humor an old lass? Ah, of course. Nay.
Nay, course. Oh my god, you're hard to get, it seems. Playing hard to catch. With my teeth. Hard to catch because he keeps swimming around.
Nay and an old lass makes me feel like they might be like Scottish or Irish or something. I don't know.
You go fine.
I don't know. Oh.
Sure, whatever.
How exciting.
Butter, potato, whatever is, I don't know what Irish people talk about.
It's been ages since I've had a passerby patient enough to have a chat. Not to worry, there's no wrong answers. So anywho, tell me, what goes on in your world? What are your life's aspirations? To be content, to be loved, to be praised, must go now.
Goodbye, creature I found.
See you later.
Just quietly turn around and just start swimming away in a panic. They're like, man, ever since I ate that Pumler, everyone acts like that. How do I fix my public image? Jeez. Is it me or are they all wrong? I'm pretty sure they're wrong. Who could not love this face, you know what I mean?
It's definitely them.
They say, nay, potato. I don't know what Irish people talk about. Time, help me. Time, help me.
To be content, I guess? I don't know. To be content is it now? Aye, what a world we'd be in if something so comfortable was made so available to us. It's a rare pleasure to feel content with so many constant whirlpools at your feet. Life's not quite as exciting without 'em, I say. Another question for ye, yay? Wee child. What is it you most believe in your life? What most hold dearest? My dream.
I watched the Boondock Saints. They were Irish, right?
Were they? I guess they were.
They were
yeah.
Irish. They were Irish brothers who found their Irish daddy at the end of the first movie. Remember that?
Yeah, that's right.
Because he got sent as a hitman to try and stop him from doing the crimes by killing the bad guys, and then he ended up being like, "Oh, I recognize my Irish boys. Oh, the way you shot him, he was very Irish."
I recognize that way of shooting anywhere.
Oh, just like I taught ye back in the whatever they call the homeland. Back in the Irish oil, back in the oil. I don't know anything about Irish people. That was a good first movie, though. The second movie kind of sucked.
I've only seen
Not
the first
sucked,
one.
but I guess it was disappointing, I suppose. Well, the second movie is just the first one again, but like with almost no Willem Dafoe. He shows up for like one scene at the end. And like the guy that was their dad is at like the beginning, and then that's it.
Right.
They like went back to Ireland together to hide for a while, and then the second movie starts. And then they just come back and they just start shooting bad guys again. It's like, is this just the same movie again?
My dreams. Your dreams now. In the world of dreams, we are observers to a flowing, living river which inspires all on imagination. Keep them precious to you, and they in turn will never fail to inspire you. Aye, one last question for you, if you'll allow me to be so forward. What would you say most frightens you? The world most frightens me.
Oh my god.
The unpredictable world. Within it, there are many things to be afraid of, but altogether it echoes those same fears a million times more. Once a pattern is learned, it changes once again. Consistency is the key to defeating the fear. The world won't bother learning from you, so why not learn from it? Oh joy, what an interesting one you've been. Thank you for spending your time with an old sea lass. A friendly blether is hard to find in such lonely waters. Blether?
Blether definition. Idle or foolish and irrelevant talk.
Oh, just like regular chit-chat, I guess.
Its synonyms, it seems to be chin music, which I've never heard before.
No.
Idle talk, prate, prattle, type of cackle, chatter, yak spelled again, yakety yak, and noisy talk. So just chit chat, I guess.
My treasure is yours. I've always likened more to the chest itself than the trinket anywho, so it's not a bother. Hark, traveler, this temple is not one of solitude, nor of tranquility. An evil lives deeper in these waters, which has been forever locked away. You would do wise to remain within the safety of the shallows. Farewell, and take care. Goodbye, Eden.
I'm gonna start drooling soon, so you better get out of here, she says. It's not that it'll really affect you, it's just kind of gross looking, because, like, drool's got mucus in it, it's gonna start, like, floating in the
It's all floating around.
I gotta get out of here. Gross. Yeah, that's what I've said.
And the previously closed chest is now open. There's a strange but familiar red cube inside. You take it with you. I did it. Goodbye, Eden.
Finally, you have a rumble pack. Feel those good vibrations, kid. You can't jump high enough to get out of here. What is this? This game's broken.
I don't think that's anything.
You have like a jet boost you could do. Oh my god, time you did it! Wow!
I did it! I solved it. The whole game.
Wow! Well, that's been Hypnagogia. Time figured it out.
Yep, that's the game. It's over now.
Time, you should play Subnautica. You'd probably really like it.
I probably would like it.
It's pretty cool.
It looks pretty
Being underwater's
cool.
reminding me of it.
Well, time to go unleash an eldritch horror of some kind.
It's time to feed the maw.
Statue standing ominously, holding empty hands, a red cube.
Oh, anything you can spare. I'm a veteran of both the Vietnam and both World Wars. Help me.
Oh, you're very old then.
Yeah, just give me like anything. It sounds super cool. Says the hipster pretending to be homeless, then going to like their mobile home, being like, oh, I'm just doing this for videos and views. It's fine.
Oh.
I was in the Vietnam War, bro. He says, kick flipping away. I think that was a Patton Oswalt joke or something at one point.
Oh, was it?
A comedian made a joke about how like one of them, somebody told them they were in the Vietnam War, and then like they just kick flipped on their skateboard away after getting money. I don't remember who that was. Oh, this is the worst headache. This Advil doesn't work anymore. I was warned that I shouldn't use it every day. I have a tolerance. I have a tolerance to the thing that makes me feel better. Oh, isn't that just life? It sucks.
I hate that.
I hate that life is it's building a gradual tolerance to everything that makes you feel good. I hate it.
Zhouki's you succumbed to her out of fear. They are one with her now, okay?
Now we are one.
Zeotis succumbed to her through promise of truth. They are one with her now.
Now we are one.
We are one. The Keldras, lost in time to an unknown fate. They are one with the waters now.
Now we are waterlogged.
Vethli succumbed to her by submission. They are one with her now.
Now we are one.
We are one.
Oh my god, Tom, I can't believe one of them isn't one with her now.
They got away.
They just melted with the rest of the water. You can't get me, I'm everywhere. It's dissolving. It's like, oh, heck, how do we even... it's probably too late now. They probably already filtered into the air conditioning or something.
I'll just drink up the whole ocean.
While you're doing that, I'm going to question why we have air conditioning underwater. This is a stupid idea.
The statue appears confused, maddened by some deafening sound. There's a small inscription below that reads,
I don't hear no Cthulhu, he says.
We cannot hear her tongue, for she speaks no words. Her damning call beckons a weak mind, and we dare not listen. The writing continues and poses a question. Are you afraid?
Meh.
Meh. Press on and grow empowered with the knowledge. Fear has no control.
Oh, you drained him of his spirits. His eyes shut off.
Oh, his...
Oh, he also fell apart.
No. What?
That's all it took was saying that this super safe zone that I haven't been in danger in once is not really scary.
You have passed the test. Now I may die.
Pray I do not test you further, he says, crumbling to pieces.
Well, I suppose we're gonna have to go there and maybe confront a horrible Cthulhu monster next time.